What is up, guys? Mizu back here with another video. I am a professional Rocket League player, and today I'm going to teach you how to chain wall dash in-game. It looks something along the lines of this. Essentially, you can get incredible speed on the wall very quickly without any boost at all, and that's going to help you so much in gaining speed and catching your opponent off guard and getting really, really fast recoveries. So if you're interested in learning how to do that, it's very simple, and I'm going to walk you through that today. So stick around because we're about to get straight into it. Yo, what is up, guys? If you're still around at this point in the video, clearly you want to know how to chain wall dash. So I'm going to teach you exactly how to do that. So a chain wall dash is essentially just a wave dash, but it's on the wall. So we're going to break down exactly what a wave dash is first of all, so you guys understand that very quickly, and then we're going to implement that on the wall. A wave dash essentially is you flipping in a certain direction, but your car will slam into the ground and you won't complete your flip animation, but you will still gain the momentum from flipping. So for example, this is a flip and I got momentum going forward, and this is a frontwards wave dash. I get the same momentum, but I don't actually do the animation of flipping. So here it is. Just like that. And the way that we do that is just by jumping once, leaning in the opposite direction that we want to go. So if I want to go forward, I'm going to lean back so my back wheels hit the ground first. And the second that my back wheels hit the ground, I'm just going to front flip. It's that simple, super duper easy. That's all you have to do. All right, so let's say I want to go to the left. I just put my right wheels back on the ground first and have my left wheels facing upwards, and I just flip to the left. Same with the right. And same with backwards. Simple as that, guys. And now we're going to apply that logic to the wall. So here we go. So we're on the wall. How do we wave dash on the wall? This is actually very, very simple to understand, but very difficult to execute. So as we can see, we're on the wall here. How are we going to wave dash back onto this wall? Now, the faster that we're going, the easier it is to wall dash back on the wall. So if you're practicing this, my best advice will be go at full speed like this and practice it rather than being dead stop, because it's going to be a lot harder. Now, how do we do it? What we have to do is essentially flip back into the wall instantaneously from when we jump off. So we're going to jump off the wall and then immediately flip back into the wall. It's that simple to understand, but it is very difficult to execute. And the reason that is because you need to press the jump button twice incredibly fast. And when I mean incredibly fast, I mean incredibly fast. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Just like that. I press the X button twice, super quick there. And the second that I land while I'm flipping to the left, because I have to get to the wall here, so I have to flip back to the left side, right? So if I jump, it's going to flip just like that, back to the left side. Obviously a lot quicker than that, but it's just jump, left flip. That's all it's going to be. Jump, left flip. Now if I'm facing this way, it's going to be jump, right flip. Okay? Depends on what way you're facing. But you need to do this incredibly fast. So it's like that. And I mess it up because we're very, very slow right now. And I'm trying to do one. I'm better at chaining them together very quickly. But it just looks like that. Jumping twice very, very quickly. Like that. And jumping back into the wall. Now that's very difficult when you're going slow. But if you're at full speed, it's way, way easier. So it's way, way easier if you do it like that. Now there are two different ways to chain wall dash. One is the way that I showed you guys at the very beginning, and one is the way that's very, very controlled. So let's go over the very, very controlled way very quickly. So once we wall dash into the wall, we're going to gain speed. But how are we gaining speed if we're just flipping back sideways into the wall like that? Well, the answer to that is if you think of a clock, right? You think of a clock. You're flipping to the right, which is number 3 on the clock, right? So instead of flipping to 3 on the clock, we're going to flip to 2 on the clock. And what that's going to do is it's going to have us flip to the right, but we're also going to get a little bit of forward action on that flip, which is going to give us speed going forward. That's how we gain speed with the wall dash. Now, if we take that analogy and we apply that to doing our wall dashes while we're quick, so it's easy for me. We can do like this and like this. But if we hold the right stick the entire time, when we land, you will notice that we're gonna drive up towards the ceiling. So instead, the second that we land, we're immediately gonna let go of the joystick. So it's jump, 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 like this. Jump, jump, and you're going back to the wall, so jump, jump, push to the right, and then immediately let go of your joystick and do the same thing on the left side. So normally it's jump and then left flip. So we're gonna do that very quickly. It's gonna be jump, 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 jump with the left. But the second that we flip, we're letting go of the joystick. And that causes us to not turn up towards the ceiling. And that's how you can do individual wall dashes to gain speed from basically nothing. Now, if you want to chain them together, like I was doing the really cool way, and you get a lot of speed doing, simply like this. Oops, I messed it up. It's not the easiest sometimes. There we go. Just like this. You want to do that? It's actually a lot easier than doing the individual ones, surprisingly. So what we're going to do is, instead of driving on the wall and just flipping back into it, essentially we're going to get some speed, and the second that we want to jump back into the wall, like the individual one, we're going to let go of the gas pedal. Yes, I'm not kidding. Let go of accelerate. Let go of R2 or RT or whatever the gas is for you in this game. Let go of it so you start sliding like that. That makes it easier for when you hold drift. So you're going to let go of gas, immediately hold drift. So now we're drifting like this and keeping our momentum, and our wheels are sliding, and then we're going to absolutely mash the jump button while we drift. So it's going to be X and X back into the wall while we hold it on the left. But because we're drifting, we're not going to turn upwards even though our wheels are facing upwards, which causes us to just glide along the wall. And you have to literally press this X button incredibly fast. Like, my arm is vibrating when I press it. So instead of like, for example, when I jump with the X button right here, as you can see, when I jump with the X button, I normally press my thumb like that. But when I'm mashing, I turn my thumb and I anchor it like this so I can spam it very, very quickly, and I hit it with my nail. So I actually move my thumb, and it's different for everyone. It's however you want to press that X button really quickly, but you literally need to like vibrate your arm to press it very, very fast. So instead of just jump, jump back into the wall very quickly like that, it's literally just absolute spam. 1 second, here we go. There you go. You're just spamming it super fast, and you will get a ton of speed doing that very, very quickly. And in my opinion, it's the easiest way to do it, but you just need to learn to press the X button super fast. That's the only part about it that's hard. Other than that, it's very, very easy. You simply just flip back into the wall. So I hope that this tutorial video helped you guys be able to wall dash. I'm going to quickly address some frequently asked questions and misconceptions about wall dashing. So if you actually have your air roll button bound to your drift button, when you try to drift on the wall for your wall dashes, it will make it harder. I don't know why, but if you're holding just manual air roll when you're trying to wall dash, it is actually a lot harder. So I'm letting you know right now, you have a kind of, just like me, I actually have that binding too. So you actually have a little bit of a handicap. If your drift button is also set to air roll, it makes it harder to do it. But as you can see, I clearly am able to do it very, very easily. So it's definitely possible. It just takes practice. The other thing is, if you don't have the drift button set to a trigger and you have it set to something like square, you obviously can't do the chain wall dash very, very quickly where you're spamming X while also holding drift. You can't do that unless you're able to literally hold the drift button and press the X button very quickly, which is incredibly difficult. But if you're able to do it, good for you. If you're not able to do it, then you have to do the first way, which is the jump back into the wall, immediate cancel, just like this. That way you keep driving straight. Now, I'm not very good at this way, but there are people like Atomic and AJ who do it like this, and they can chain them together pretty quickly and get a lot of speed very fast, and it is very controlled. So, I'm not the greatest at that one, so I'm not the best example, but that's the way you have to do it if you can't hold drift while you're mashing. So you're bound to that one only unless you change your bindings. I hope this video helps you guys, and if there are any questions, feel free to ask them down in the comment section down below. If you feel like I deserved it, consider hitting that like button on this video. It really does help out a lot, but only if you feel like I've deserved it. I would really appreciate it. And if you guys want to learn any other mechanics, or you want to kind of pry into my knowledge of the game with my 9,000 hours, I have my channel right here that you guys can go ahead and click and check out my other content I upload every single day. If you want to learn how to, let's say, air dribble, you can click over here. And if you want to learn how to wall dash, you can click over there to go ahead and learn how to wave dash, I should say, in general. That's the ground wave dashing. Highly recommend that you guys do that as well. I hope you guys have a great day or night wherever you guys are at. I will talk to you guys later. Thank you for watching, and see ya!